What's up, guys? How you guys doing? This is Ray. I know it's been a while, but I got some wonderful content coming to this YouTube channel. But the first video back, I'm gonna do it with my phone, and hopefully I'm gonna do it straight through without any edits. So today we're gonna talk about the iLok. Now here's the thing, I kind of have to be all over the place because there's a couple of things you need to know. What happens if this breaks? What happens if you lose it? And what are your options? So recently, I lost my iLok, my second gen. I usually have it plugged into the computer. I never take it out, but the moment I decided to start traveling with it, I lost it. And, I never realized how crucial the iLok is until either it's broken or you lose it. I had to launch my sessions, and I couldn't. Well, half launched, half didn't. What I mean, like certain plugins have multiple activations, so I was able to take advantage of that. But other than that, I was completely screwed. So I did not pay for their zero downtime. So what zero downtime is, you pay a fee, they back up your licenses. In case you lose it, they will deposit your licenses back to your iLok. Like I said earlier, I keep it plugged in most of the time, and even that is dangerous. My first gen iLok accidentally was plugged into the front of the USB, the front USB in front of the computer, and somebody rammed into it and snapped it in half. But because I pretty much know component level repair, I was able to fix it and recover the licenses. But this time around, I couldn't do anything. So what are your options? If you don't have that zero downtime, you need to report this lost. So I contacted them, and they told me, well, if you spend some money, I don't remember how much it was, either between $50 to $100, they will deposit demo licenses of all your current licenses just to get you up and going. I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, what's the next option? Well, report it lost, broken, or stolen. When you do that, it will disappear from your iLok account. Not only that, it becomes unusable. You can't use it anymore, right? Even if you were to find it after you report it, it's completely done. And that's what I had to do. So by doing that process, they email you some numbers, some confirmation stating that this actually happened. And now you got to do the footwork. What's the footwork? You got to contact every single manufacturer and tell them what happened. But at the same time, include that information, because they're not going to take your word. Because you could email them and tell them, hey, for example, you could email Mick DSP, wonderful people over there. And you could tell them you lost your stuff. But without that confirmation number, they're not going to give you free licenses. So you can't get over on them. They need those numbers. They will deposit new licenses, and then you can put them into your, I can't see. So then you can put them into your new iLok. So this is the third gen. I just got it. After doing all the footwork, after contacting all the manufacturers, we're talking about 300 to 400 plus licenses. After doing all of that, I started getting all the licenses back. Now, I will tell you one that you need to watch it for. And not that it's a bad thing, but I didn't know this. Avid will deposit. They're going to ask for all the information. But if you do not have coverage or update plan, you have to pay them for the deposit per license, from what I remember. If I'm wrong, somebody in the comments correct me. But if you do not have an active plan, even if it's your Pro Tools, your perpetual license, they will charge you a fee to redeposit all your licenses. And let me tell you, I have lots of licenses with them, going all the way back to the MP3 days, okay? So, yes, I was able to get all of that done because I pay that yearly fee, which is great. This is the one time I could actually say that it was great that I didn't have to pay, because I want all my licenses back. Even if I don't use, Pro Tools 8 or whatever, I bought it. I want my licenses back. Anyway, so you need to watch out. Some manufacturers took a little bit longer than others. For example, iZotope. I believe iZotope is currently being acquired by Native Instruments, or the process is already completed. So they took forever to give me back my licenses. So it kind of sucked because the iZotope stuff, it's on my template. So when I'm recording or mixing, I rely on some of those tools. I did have one that I didn't get back, Phoenix 2. The developer of Phoenix 2 passed away. What about if you can't afford the $30, $40 a year to have them back up your licenses? Here's what you can do. Let's be honest, not everybody's going to be able to afford that. Times are hard. I get it. Even if it's 2 or 3 plugins and your perpetual license for your Pro Tools, deactivate before you go to the street. And when you get to your friend's house, reactivate and put your licenses back. That is another way. Or use the cloud-based activations, do all those things. So if I lose this right now, let's say, and I don't have any license on it, I'm just down, what, $50, $60 for the iLok, but I have all my licenses on the cloud and I could just reactivate with a new dongle, right? That's if I didn't have the plan. The plan, it's totally worth it. It's a good thing to have because you never know what can happen. There are some licenses that I have multiple activations to. One of them were activated on that dongle that I lost. Can I use them? They told me absolutely. You can until you get everything settled. So it's totally okay to do that. So I didn't want to break the rules, right? I didn't want to get into trouble because I just reported this thing stolen, but that one license has 3 other activations. So I just took advantage of that. You can do it. It's allowed. I read online that it wasn't, but they told me, I have the emails that it's totally allowed. Okay, so there you go, guys. If you lose this dongle and you don't have any way to recover, you have to do the footwork yourself.